Hi, welcome to my new area. I swear I wear different shirts. I just have work later today, and this is the only shirt I really have that people wouldn't judge me for wearing. My new location is a basement, so with that, and my affinity for wearing button-up shirts, and my affinity for collecting old useless crap, you might as well call me the pissed-off interactive media dork. Anyway, so yeah, Happy New Year, or New Year's Eve. I'm not exactly sure when I'm uploading this. This isn't really a scripted video. This is just kind of a extra little bonus video I wanted to do at the end of the year. I posted a community vid, and I was fairly detailed in that, but I still kind of felt like making a video for New Year's, and I did a poll, and at least 9 people wanted a bonus video for New Year's too, so yeah, here we are. Basically, I want to spend this video talking about things I want to do next year, considering 2023 is now over and dead. I guess the first thing I should mention is this new room. You haven't seen like any of it because this is just the curtains I have up to separate my bedroom from the basement storage half of the room, but there's a bunch of other places in this room to film because it's much bigger than the old room now. So I'm gonna move to another location in this room and talk about some more stuff, because why not? This is what happens when I don't write scripts. The video is just weird. Hey, you might think this is a completely different spot in the room because you don't know the layout of my room yet, but no, I just ducked down. These shelves, you know how they're like right here? Right here is where the curtains were. Angle movie magic. Ooh. Oh, Jesus fuck. I just found some broken glass. Remember the picture frames of the animation cells? Yeah, when I brought them down here, 2 of the picture frames broke. I had to get new ones. They look better, but they're not up yet because I don't know where to put them yet. Anyway, let's talk about some actual video stuff now, right? This year was okay. I definitely liked what I did with videos this year. I actually put some out instead of not doing that. I released like 9, I think, this year. I was gonna release 10, assuming the correct number is 9, but this Five Nights at Freddy's video is taking way too long. Though I guess this is a 10th video, now that I realize it, assuming the correct number was 9. But if the correct number is 9, then it's not 9 anymore. Anyway, the point is I actually released videos this year, which is good. Not all of them I'm like incredibly proud of. I did this experiment in summer where I tried to upload weekly videos, and that's where like half of this year's output came from. And because of that, I kind of did easier to do topics. Like I did a Q&A, and one of the videos I tried doing during that weekly videos time period, I didn't release because it was a video about my school assignments, and a lot of my school assignments I recorded around my neighborhood, and I would rather people not see that at the moment. But yeah, I am happy with videos I made this year. I'm happy with that Watch Mojo video. I'm happy with that Conker's Bad Fur Day video. I'm happy with that Jack's Films video. And so far, I'm happy with the Five Nights at Freddy's video, though I guess it doesn't count anymore because it's still not out yet. And even the videos I'm not necessarily like proud of, like all of the ones I didn't name, I'm okay with the idea of people watching them at the very least. I'm not super embarrassed by them, which is nice, I guess. So yeah, I am happy that I was actually able to release more than like 3 videos this year. I'm still not necessarily happy with how many I released. I do wish I was able to get out more, but I had output this year, so hooray. Something else I'm happy with is the style experimentation. Like I got a camera now and these lights. I kind of want to give my videos the feeling of no matter when you watch them, it's kind of just like a cozy night with some lights on, but the cool kind of lights that are all colored. You know, like Carnival Night Zone or Casino Night Zone in like Sonic. I like that kind of vibe. Does this make any sense? I don't know. Basically, I like green and purple. Those are my favorite colors. And I also want to give my videos the feeling of like late at night, dark, as in lighting wise dark. This is why I write scripts. Words don't come naturally to me when I'm off the cuff. But yeah, I think you get what I'm saying, hopefully. Point is though, I experimented with my style again this year and I like the results, and I'm going to keep doing it most likely. I mean, a lot of other people seem to like the style too, and I don't really have any other ideas for a style, so like why not? I might as well keep going with this one, right? I'll keep trying to find things to improve about it and maybe like do some new stuff with it, but for the most part, yeah, I think this style is going to be sticking around because I like it. I'm going to now move to a different spot because A, sitting like this hurts my back, and B, I want you to see more of my room. So, yeah. And maybe I'll also think of other things to say. This filming process has been terrible. Here's my computer setup. You can watch Audacity play in the background so you can see how many takes I don't use. Anyway, I've talked about a bunch of this video stuff I've enjoyed doing this year. Like, you know, actually releasing videos as well as this whole style thing. But maybe we should talk about what I'll be doing next year, or at least want to try to do next year. Obviously, none of this is like a promise as to what I will do next year. This is just stuff I want to do. Firstly, I should probably mention that most likely the first video that will be released next year is the Five Nights at Freddy's video. I originally intended to release that before the movie. I promised to, and then that promise was broken because I couldn't finish it in time. And then it just so happened after that point, I had a lot less time to work on it. First of all, school. I've been having to work on videos while also going to college, and obviously in college you have to do work, so it's not like I have literally all day to work on these videos, but I do still have an amount of time that makes it possible for me to be able to make them. Shorter videos though, definitely not like longer ones. That's why this one has been taking months. However, I still feel like I could have maybe been able to release a video this year if it was just school I was dealing with. But in November, I got a new job, and they put me on a lot of hours during November and mainly in December. Not now, though. Now that it's after Christmas, so I guess I have more time to work on my videos again. I mean, my college is already paid for, so yeah. Hopefully I'll release the Five Nights at Freddy's video in January, and then after the Five Nights at Freddy's video, I'll release another one. I've mentioned this before, and we'll probably mention it again in the Freddy's video. There was a part in the Five Nights at Freddy's video that was about ports, the mobile phone port and the console port, and it was like a 20-minute segment, and I really want to talk about them because I also beat both of them, but I couldn't really figure out a way to naturally incorporate it into the video, so it's just going to be its own thing. So that will be happening after the big Five Nights at Freddy's video. Part of me is a little bit disappointed that I wasn't able to get the Five Nights at Freddy's video out in October, because I am monetized on YouTube now, so maybe the Q4 ad revenue for a 2.5 hour long video would have been really high, and I would have made a big load of money. Then again though, I also don't really get many views on my videos anyway, and I doubt Freddy's would be any different, so maybe I would have made a crisp $10 if I released it in October. Hooray. You know that thing I just said where if I was smarter I maybe would have made more money? Yeah, well that reminded me that I made a Patreon this year, technically. Nobody donated to it though. I'm going to choose to believe the reason nobody donated is because I only promoted it in one video, and that was the Jack's Films video at the very end during like a little update segment after a fake outro. So I don't think many people saw it, and then right after that video I started working on my Five Nights at Freddy's video, so I didn't really make many other videos for the rest of the year. and with the videos I did make, it wouldn't really make sense for me to promote a Patreon. So yeah, I'm going to choose to believe that the reason nobody donated to me is because nobody saw that I made a Patreon, instead of the real reason, most likely, which is that I have no talent and no one wants to give me money. I mean, like, I don't really care. It's just kind of funny how I made this Patreon and no one's donated to it yet. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I forgot to mention it while recording the footage for this video, and it was a thing that I felt like bringing up because I did technically make a Patreon this year, and if people actually start donating to it, then I'll have people to give perks to. If you want to donate, link in the description, give me money. But what about after that? What about after the videos I was supposed to release in 2023? Well, let's talk about another thing that I was supposed to do in a previous year but didn't. My other big outstanding project before Freddy's even was this video I wanted to do on EXE games. If it isn't obvious already, I kind of have an affinity for 2010s spooky internet stuff and creepypastas and all that shit, and I've been wanting to do a EXE games video for a very long time, as in I started writing it in 2021, and it's not done yet, as we're going into 2024. I think I've said the reasoning, like, all too much. It's because the video was like 4 hours in total, and I was stubborn. I wanted to keep it all as one video, because during that time I was also making my Zootopia video, and I hated how I split it up into parts originally, so I combined it into one video. However, after looking at this project just in my drafts pretty much for like years, I've come to realize that it probably won't be finished if I actually do it all in one video, or at the very least it'll take me like another year to finish, and I am not doing that. Because of this Five Nights at Freddy's video, any other long form review project I do, I will definitely be doing in between shorter projects that are like more manageable. But yeah, basically the only way I'm gonna be able to finish this EXE games video is if I do split it up into chapters, and reasonably thinking about it, it does make more sense to release it in chapters, because I'm reviewing like separate games that almost have nothing to do with each other really, other than the idea that they're EXE horror games on the internet. So yeah, throughout this year, and maybe next year depending on how terrible I am at actually finishing these things, you are going to be seeing a little mini-series on the channel, basically covering EXE games. I'm not gonna give much more away other than that. It's not all gonna be like in a row, because that would just probably burn me out. But just throughout the year, I'll be releasing like, boop, 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 new EXE video. There will be an ending to it. There will be an ending to this little arc. It's not just gonna be like, oh, every few months a new EXE video for the rest of time. It's just the only way for me to finish this EXE project is if I actually just release it in chapters. Because I originally wrote them all as like one big video, they would work together if you like watched them all in a row. Like there would probably be overarching things to notice or overarching conversations, but by and large, like, I am reviewing individual games pretty much, and those work well as individual videos. So that will be most likely the big project for 2024, and depending on how quickly I finish it, I can maybe get to the other big projects I also stupidly said I would do in public. Something I seem to regret doing every time, but keep doing it anyway, is telling you all what my video projects are, because if I don't end up doing them, or if I fall out of love with them before I can do them, people who might have been like, oh yeah, that seemed like a cool idea, are now disappointed because they won't see that video ever. And if I do announce a video and I do work on it, it usually takes really long. So yeah, I'm sorry I keep mentioning that I want to do videos that take me a while to do, or I end up not doing because I give up on the idea. I just get really excited about, you know, doing a video, like, oh yeah, I want to do this. And then it takes me too long, and I'm like, there's other things I want to do instead. Half of those other things might give up on too. So in this video, if like I sound a bit vague when talking about the video idea I want to do, and I'm not being super specific. The reason as to why is so people don't get their hopes up too much. If that's possible for a video like mine, I don't think people get their hopes up when a new Kaizir video is coming out. Like, this kind of no, but like, you know, I don't want to, like, I know there are people who enjoy my videos, and I don't want to disappoint you all too much when I say I'm gonna do this video and then don't end up doing it. So I do want to keep it vague, but still want to talk about what I want to do, because, you know, talking about video stuff is fun for me. However, there is one big video that people are, like, probably expecting from me, because I said I would do it, and it's also probably the most requested thing I've ever gotten, because it's a sequel to my most popular video. Suicide Mouse 2. Where is it? Why is it taking me forever to do it when I said I would do it before? Well, that's because you probably haven't been here long enough to know how it works. And when I say I'm going to do a video, it'll probably take me like 50 years to actually do it. Here's the thing. I really want to do that video, but I want to do it justice. It is a sequel to my most popular video. And while this sequel video certainly won't do the same numbers, I can guarantee that, I do still want to make it, like, a worthy sequel. As worthy as a video about me shitting on recreations of a shitty creepypasta could be. I think I ended that sentence properly. I have all kinds of ideas I want to do with it. Like, that building, I filmed all of, like, those me walking parts. I want to film in front of that. But the thing is, that building is a bank. So I'm not exactly sure if they would be okay with it. And there's also been some other patterns in the comments I've noticed that people would probably like for me to acknowledge in a sequel video. Basically, this video is going to need, like, more planning than the original video did. The original video I think I made in, like, a week because I needed a Halloween video back when I did holiday videos. However, I want this video to be great because a lot of people really want it. So, you know, it'll take me a while to do. But it is something I definitely really want to do this year. So, hopefully, I'll get it out this year. Maybe not. I don't know. But the overall point here is that I haven't forgotten about it. I haven't forgotten about this video. I will do it. I just need to finish all the other outstanding stuff I had before it. And something I kind of want to do, maybe, to, like, build up towards that video is make some sequels to other videos that I enjoyed working on. Another sequel that might be coming this year is the Scott DeWa's Mysterious Game of Crypticism, because I already ordered it. The reason I say maybe and not 100% even though I ordered the products is because the Pixel Empire has been kind of notorious for being kind of bad. Okay, maybe not bad, but, like, you know, things take a while to ship. There's been a bunch of, like, you know, issues with that kind of thing. When I ordered the original Game of Crypticism, I ordered the second edition, but I didn't get the second edition, which is weird. The point I'm trying to make here is that I don't entirely trust the Pixel Empire that I'll actually get my product. Like, the thing with this Mysterious Game of Crypticism thing is that it was limited to 500 because I got the second edition again, and it seemed really off to me that I was still able to order it. I feel like it should have been sold out by now. So I'm paranoid that maybe they are sold out, but they forgot to change their website to make it sold out. So I'm scared that I ordered a product that I will never get because it was sold out when I ordered it and they fucked up their website. So I don't know if I'll be able to make this sequel. I also mentioned a holiday back there, how the Suicide Mouse video was a Halloween video. I do want to make holiday videos again, you know, a video themed around a certain holiday. I think you know how they work. It's just that, you know, video release dates have been unpredictable. However, I feel as though with shorter videos, I have gotten to the point where I am comfortably able to predict when I should start working on a video to have it out by a certain date. And I'm also better at working on them quickly. It doesn't seem like that because I haven't uploaded in a while, but that's just because I'm working on a long video. And I do have a lot of shorter video topic idea things to do. I want to do. Blech. Let's move to another part of the room again and talk about some more vague video plans I have for next year that I want to do. Alright, let's talk about some more vague video ideas now that I'm sitting on this couch. If this shot looks bad, if I film the couch in future videos, it probably won't look as bad because I'll figure out a better way to do it. Now, something I enjoyed doing this year was the Conker's Bad Fur Day video. It wasn't like a full-on review of the game, but it was something about the game that I had a lot to say about, enough to make it a video, but not enough to make it like a billion hours. Here's something I've learned about myself. If I'm gonna review a game, I am going to be talking about a lot of stuff. So it's been difficult to make videos about games I want to make videos about, because if I just do like a review or something, it's gonna turn into like another big video. But also at the same time, if I tried starting the script to test it out, I might waste a lot of time writing that script and realize it's too big, and then I spend all that time writing that script that I'll maybe make eventually, but it'll take forever to make, and all that time I spent writing this big script, I could have spent writing maybe smaller scripts. It's just been really sucky for me. I want to do more videos about shows I like or games I like, but if I do like reviews of them, it'll take too long. I want to really pick and choose which things I actually review. It has to be something where I'm like, yeah, I am ready to devote a lot of time to discussing this at length. However, with that Conker's Bad Fur Day video, Conker's Bad Fur Day being a thing that I like enough to have wanted to do a video about it, I figured out a new avenue of doing videos about games or shows or movies that I want to do videos about, but don't want to devote a whole bunch of time to just, like, reviewing it. Because I have way too much to say about any particular thing I could think of, I realize that if I just pick a specific thing about whatever media I want to discuss, I can make a video about it in a way quicker time than if I just devoted a whole shitload of time to making a full-on review of the whole thing. Another example of what I'm talking about other than Conker's Bad Fur Day would maybe be like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. I would love to do big old massive dissections of those series. I would have fun maybe, but you know, each episode is like 45 minutes. I would never finish an entire review the way I would want to do a review at least. However, there are specific things about Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul that I would want to talk about more than other things. So maybe I could just do a video about those specific things, and thus I get to watch Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul again for like the billionth time within the span of 2 years. But because it's just a specific part of the series, it won't take as long to finish. Though, you know, it still might be long. No matter how long it is, though, it is definitely not as long as if I just did a whole video about the whole series, which, I mean, I would enjoy doing that too, but I'm not gonna do that. I can apply the same kind of logic to other shows or movies or video games. I have a bunch of ideas for this kind of thing. I have an idea like this for Mario Kart. I have an idea like this for the classic Sonic games. I think you get the idea here. I want to do more videos about games and stuff. It's kind of an evolution of that kind of idea I did back in like 2020, I think. I did the videos about Easter eggs and snow levels and video games where like I could talk about little chunks of a game that I would want to talk about because that's more time efficient and quicker to do than talking about a whole game that I would want to talk about. Hopefully I've repeated myself enough for you to get the idea. Anyway, another thing I liked doing this year was the Watch Mojo's Big Dumb video. While I have some ideas for similar kind of videos I could do, I don't really have like much, really. I have one that's pretty political that maybe some more like right-leaning anti-woke people in my audience wouldn't like because I'd be making fun of them, but you know, I just don't want to say anything that I might be too like uneducated on, you know? So probably won't do that one. I also can't really think of any videos along the lines of the Jax Films one to do, but if I come up with them, I'll let you know. Something else I enjoyed doing this year was that short 4-minute video on like the PlayStation TV and that stupid thing I did. I'm not necessarily talking about like, oh, I want to keep doing stupid things so I can make videos about how stupid I am. No, I'm more so thinking like, why not try like really short videos, you know? There are ideas I have that would probably make a 6-minute video. So, I might as well try it, right? And yeah, that's it. I actually do have videos that I don't think would warrant more than a 6-minute video. So, I want to try that out. Another thing I want to do, and this is like another idea I've wanted to try out, but I'm not exactly sure if I've really done before, is kind of like history rabbit hole kind of videos. I don't know. Basically, there's like this rabbit hole I fell into one day, and I've been working on a video basically retelling it, and a lot of that video just has to do with me giving information, you know, being educational. And working on that video has kind of inspired me to be like, huh, what if I like do some more videos that are kind of like half discussing a topic and half educating on it? Maybe I've done that in the past, maybe I haven't, I don't know. Maybe Animation Cells was kind of like that. I don't really know how other people interpret my videos. I find it hard to even interpret my own videos or to categorize them. Basically, I want to keep experimenting. I want to keep trying new things with the channel, or bringing back old things that I stopped doing, and maybe figuring out new ways to do them, or trying to get a better grasp at why I stopped doing them and maybe change. So yeah, there you go. There's your New Year's video update. Those are my New Year's resolutions, not my New Year's promises. For all I know, I die in 2024. As in my channel dies. Or maybe I'll die too, I don't know. I don't know what will happen to me. If I do die in 2024, that will be unfortunate. Anyway, yeah. Happy New Year! Bibbidi boo. I was gonna, like, put Mario Galaxy footage over this and just talking to a microphone, but, you know, I did this instead. Happy New Year, bye-bye, see you later. Hopefully I'll get the Freddy's video